Right, welcome back to the studio. All right, it's still it's cold. It's cold outside. It's snow all over the place. So we're gonna do some inside stuff today, and I'm a little excited because in the last Tango video I showed you this little guy right here. Well, I found out that I think this frame right here might be a little bit lighter. So let's see if we can get this thing as light as we can. What does it weigh in at right now? Let's see. All right, so right now we're looking at 21.8 grams. Let's see if we swap these parts over onto this frame, and it's actually glow in the dark frame too, so that should be pretty cool. But hopefully we'll get another gram and a half. I mean, but when you're looking at something that only weighs 20 grams, you know, if you can get 2 grams off, that's 10% of the weight. It's a lot lighter, so it makes a big difference actually on these little things. So let's see. Let's start swapping stuff over. See if we can get this thing a little bit lighter, a little better flight performance out of it, and you know, walk you through the steps. Let's do it. All right, let's get right into it. All right. So the nice thing about these things is there's really not much to them, so it should be a quick and easy swap out. Let's see here. We just got some Phillips screws, and they actually make some screws that are not metal screws. They're like I don't know exactly what they are, to be honest with you. Some sort of like plastic composite material or something like that, but they're a lot lighter. You can probably get about I don't know exactly how much, maybe half a gram to a gram less, I'm assuming. I'm not really sure, but you can't buy them in like small amounts. You got to buy like a bag of 100 of them. I got no use for that, so I'm not going all out. But yeah, basically these are nice little. Undo the motor screws, unplug the motors, and we're just gonna rip this thing right apart. Alright, so motors are off. And let's see here, I just got the camera hot glued in. So I think what I'm gonna do actually is pop this out. I don't have any motor screws, or I don't have any anything really holding the flight controller, and it's just kind of pressure fit here, so we're just gonna like push it back off. Let's see if I could just pull it off of these. Yeah, there we go. The thing, you sacrifice a lot when you're trying to go with these super light builds. Like this is an all-in-one flight controller, so it actually has, like, this is the video transmitters built in, and so that's the antenna, and then this is the receiver. It's like an SPI receiver. They're like super terrible. Yeah, they have the worst range, but I'm just looking to fly around the house, so I don't really need any crazy range. If I can get to the other side of the house, that's plenty. So I just kind of hot glue those on there so they're not flopping all over the place. Let's unplug the camera. So while it's convenient to have everything here, you kind of, you know, it's just a nice small package. You kind of end up, you know, sacrificing a little bit of performance. But like I said, we're not looking for I'm looking for flight time and performance for around the house. It's winter time, so I'm not really looking for crazy long range or anything like that. Let's see if we can sneak this connector out the bottom here again. I don't know if I fit that through there or if I soldered it. Oh no, okay, that fits right through there. All right, and we should probably just peel this hot glue off. You know, I could probably use less hot glue too, because that's extra weight that you don't really need. And there seems to be a lot of it on here. It's really on there, pretty strong. All right, that'll work. Let's get the rest of this off too. We don't need no extra weight. There we go. Sorry, my hands are so freaking dirty. I'm a mechanic, you know. This is about as clean as they get. But you know what they say? Dirty hands, clean money. And that's how we live our lives. All right, there we go. So that's all set, so we can actually, I wonder how much hot glue that is, just out of curiosity, if it comes up on the scale. So that's 0.3 grams of hot glue that I was using, so that's a little excessive. We'll see if we can get away with using a little bit less. Because 0.3 grams adds up on these little things. So let's take our little gummies off. And I'm curious to see what the actual weight of the frame is. So let's see what we got here. Can you see that on the camera? I don't know if we can see it. No, I'll have to lift it up. So this frame weighs, let's see here, 5.6 grams. Now, let's see here. This one weighs 4.5 grams. So 1.1 grams lighter. So 1.1, 0.3, you're looking at, 1.4 grams right there. We might be able to take a little bit out of that out. And then I don't know if we can really do anything to this frame to modify it. Maybe we can get this a little bit lighter too. I know these tabs look a little high. I don't think I need them that high. Maybe we can get another 1/10 of a gram off of this. All right, so let's see here. Let's slap on the parts here. So I'm gonna say, it doesn't really have like a front or back. So I'm gonna say this is the front and this is the back. So what are these looking like here? Yeah, see, we got all that room on top. That doesn't have to be there because I'm not gonna run a canopy on this thing. So already I could see we could probably get away with snipping these off. Alright, so I'm going to give them just a little bit of space here. Let me see. I can't see the screen. There we go. So I'm going to leave a little bit of space there. Pop that off. All right, so that'll keep those gummies on there. Now I don't need screws or anything, so let's see here. How's this gonna go? Like that. Just kind of like bend the frame, get it into the slots. There we go. All right. Well, flight controller's on there. Now, let's see. See, on this frame I had this piece to kind of glue the camera onto. So it's gonna have to go something like that. We'll just do a couple dabs of glue right there. Hopefully it'll be enough. So yeah, basically, I'm just gonna set the angle, find a good little spot, and just hot glue it in. Let me get that hot glue gun. I'll let that warm up for a little bit there. While that warms up, I guess we can put these motors back on. And actually, you know what I want to do? These are actually, let me take this off. Just press on. These are actually these HQ micro wood prop 1.6 by 1.6 by 4 props. Let's switch them up. Let's do some green props on this one. Maybe we could do 2 and 2, green and purple. That'd be kind of cool. All right, and what I did was, instead of, because I don't really make bi-blade props, and we don't need that much thrust on this thing since it's so light, we can actually cut these off. Wait, let me make sure I'm cutting off the right ones if we're gonna do 2 and 2. So this is gonna go, I run props out, so that's gonna go there. And let's see here. What is this one? It's gonna go there. But I don't need that one. Let's like crisscross them. Right. All right. So That's gonna go there, that's gonna go there. There's these ones. Let's see if we can snip them off. Try to smooth that out a little bit. These motor screws back on. What do I do with that screwdriver? All right, there we go. Motors are on. Let's see. All we gotta do is really just plug them in now. All right, let me get these little guys out of here. Plug that in. Oh, maybe I should have plugged in the camera first. Son of a. All right, let's see here. I got a little too ahead of myself. Let me pop this up. Get the camera. Go. I mean, really, if I wanted to reduce even more weight, I could take these connectors out and just direct solder everything, but I'm being a little bit lazy, and it's already pretty darn light as it is, so I'm just seeing if we can get it just a little bit lighter, just for fun. Alright, I think that's going to be alright. I'll just kind of twist it, take all the slack out of this. Set our camera angle. I don't run too much angle. I like to get a little juicy, so we run a low camera angle. And dab right there. Alright, that'll work. That's on there. So now all we gotta do is put our props on, plug our motors in. Press fit. Nope, that's not the right one. There we go. All right, there we go. Actually, you know what? Just in the sense of doing everything as light as we can, do we really need 3 motor screws? I mean, it's so light and small, right? Let's just screw it off and get this thing out of here. See if we can save another. How much do these weigh? Do they weigh anything? Get rid of the inside ones. Alright, so there you go. And if you take out 4 of the motor screws, you save precisely 0.0 grams. But it's got to be something, right? So we're going to leave them off. And that's it. That's it. She's done. Let's see how much it weighs. We're at, let's see here, 20.1. So that's some savings right there. That's some savings right there. Well, let's see with a battery. Let's see, we'll get a little 1S battery. We got 27.8 all up weight. So I mean, can't beat that. That's pretty damn good. I'm happy with that. Let's go for a rip. See how it feels.